Welcome to my final race at Interlagos for this week of the Porsche Cup series. Um, there's some races tomorrow morning. I didn't want to race any more races after today. We had a terrible previous couple races where you saw I lost a bunch of I rating, I lost a bunch of safety rating, basically DNFs. Very frustrated, very demoralized going into that. But I decided, based on my friend Gary's statements from the Formula One Club Asahi group, to not get demoralized, push on. So I decided to get one more race in, and let's see how that goes. I'm going to start in 14th place. I'm way back here on the grid. I qualified with a 1:36.7, which is a pretty good qualifying time for me, so I thought I'd be fine, but it turns out people are a lot faster than me. At the front of the grid, we have number 20. Let me see if I can get up to him. And this is important for you to see. We have number 20, Khan. Next to him, we have Taylor from the United States. We have Lucas, Anthony, Jesse, Jeffrey, Charlie, Guillaume. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Fringe name probably from Fringe Canada. Nivaldo from Brazil. Justin from the United States, number 13. Lyndon Smart from the United States. Michael Kalani from the United States, and obviously myself. Behind me is Dan's from Brazil and Manuel from Italy. So let's take a look at how this all plays out. I'm going to give you first my starting view as the race starts. So here we go with the start of the race. I get an okay start, not great. I'm getting passed on the left right now by the person behind me who got a much better start. I make sure I give him room, but watch the right-hand corner, and there you see it. I'm going to pause that and back that up just a little bit so you can see exactly what happens. We have the number 13 car here, which is who's going to be responsible for the accident as usual. It's a first turn collision. He turns right into the number 22 car, hits him, and they collect the number 7 car. Yeah, so there we go.
Come on.
The typical first start accident. Then we see right up here, you're going to see the guy who was in second place, who has dropped back a bit. Number 20 is off in first place, but the guy in second place oversteers, spins out. I swing wide to avoid him, getting off track for that. But the race is now on. So here we go into the first long straightaway, and I'm hoping just to survive this race because I'd had such bad experiences the previous two races. I was just a little bit frustrated at where I stood. And so I'm being maybe extra cautious. I allow passes here that maybe normally I would defend against a little bit, but I just want to be super careful. So I settle into the first lap on cold tires. Eventually what you're going to see here up ahead before the end of this lap is number 10, spin out right there. So I gain another spot, and actually I'm going to back that up for just a second. I want you to see what happened to number 10, because that is not his fault. It's actually, I think, number 11's fault there. And so let's do this. We're going to scoot forward. There's number 10. You're in number 11's car. Let's see what happens. Collides into him, sends him off. All right.
What was that all about?
But he loses a spot, 2 spots as well. And now I'm right here behind the number 5 car. Number 5 car doesn't seem too fast, to be honest with you.
In front of me there.
And I'm thinking that I'm probably in good position to end up passing him. We're finishing the first lap. This is the long straightaway. Number 14's right behind me. And I know that there is a huge draft capability. I always get a little nervous in this turn. Number 14 comes in deep, gets the pass done. I I collide slightly with number 21 there. Oh, so this is why number 21 starts saying something now. I didn't notice that before.
Hey, car, what the fuck you are doing, man?
Yeah, well, I'm racing. I didn't even know you were there. You were trying to pass me on the inside, so that's what happens. I'm generally a very courteous driver. I don't try to cause problems, but I ignore that at this point. All right. You can see behind me the number 6 car in the OnlyFans livery. Cool. And number 21 coming up behind him. These guys are both probably faster drivers than I am. You're actually going to see a pretty great pass here. Now this corner, which is the final sharp corner of the track, causes a lot of accidents, and that's going to be important later on, as you'll see. OnlyFans car is drafting off of me pretty well. I know that going into this, he has a really good position. He's probably going to be able to get a pass done on me here as we go down the straightaway. He's going to cut to the inside, makes a great pass, and not only that, number 21 gets position on me too here. You'll see in a moment. I thought he got me there, but he's going to get me in just a moment. I recognize he's a faster driver than him. I did not intentionally collide with him. You know, but racing people get upset. Here he goes with a really decent inside pass. I thought that was really great. All right, but here we are. I've now been passed a couple times, and to be honest, it's a little demoralizing too. I'm going to skip forward a couple laps because this is kind of where we sit for lap 3 and 4. You can still see I'm in the same position, though number 21 does make a pass on number 6 there. So 21's moving his way up the field. I'm wishing I could do the same. Here we go. Lap 5. I finally get this inside pass done on number 5 here, which I've been trying to do for a while. Feeling really good about that. He goes wide. Number 7 comes through behind him as well, and I realize number 7 is just behind me. But I'm still thinking at this point, because I'm not losing a lot of ground to number 21, that I may be able to catch up to him in his Visa Cash App livery. You can see, I don't know if you saw behind me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to dive by.
But let's back up just a second. As you can see, one of the drivers goes significantly wide. You'll see it here. 2 drivers actually go significantly
Sorry,
wide.
I didn't mean to dive on.
Which, the reason I feel that's kind of important
Come on, man, gotta be safer
is
than
when that kind of
man.
thing
Come
happens,
on.
you feel pressure behind you kind of release a bit. So, I'm going to skip forward a couple laps because going into lap 6, I am in 10th position. Now, I've started in 14th, but I'm in 10th position again. I had gotten a call from the race engineer earlier saying, hey, you're in the top 10, but I lost it when a couple of folks passed me. But I have now regained it over the last few laps. We're going to skip forward through lap 6, which doesn't have a lot of excitement in it, to lap 8. Lap 7, everything stays kind of in the same positions it's been in. I can see that number 7 is pressing up against me hard. Juliano from Brazil. He's driving really well, pushing up behind me. And I know it's probably just a matter of time. So here's lap 8. He has a great run down the straight. I decide if I can take the inside, I'll be fine, but he does a great pass. And now I'm back in 11th position. So, a little frustrating. My objective here is to wind up in the top 10.
Nice pass, man.
as I said, my objective is to try to wind up in the top 10. If I can do that, I can gain back some of these points I've lost and start making my iRating back that I've lost in the last few races. I lost a tremendous amount by those DNFs, so hopefully I can gain a little bit here. I am going to scoot forward. We are currently on lap 8. I'm going to scoot forward to lap 9. And actually, I'm going to move up the chain here to driver number 7. Or excuse me, number 20. He's in 7th position. He's, again, the fastest driver on the track. And let me back that up just a second, because you're going to see here driver 14 entering the track. He took damage early on. He's been sitting in the pits for repairs. He's coming back onto the track. He's actually in 20th place at this point. Looking up the field. Here's your leader, Lucas from Jamaica. He's putting in some fantastic times. He's in the 135.3s at this moment. Number 11, Nivaldo from Brazil. He's going to play a role later on. Number 20, Khan, loses control of his car right here as he pushes too hard. Remember, he was our leader at the start of the race. I gained back a position on him, but he loses out to myself and to number 8 here. With number 5 coming up right behind him. And then getting passed by number 20. Okay.
What the fuck you are doing? What the fuck you are doing?
So here I am. I've gained a place because number 20 went off. Now I find myself back in 10th place. Okay, I'm in 10th place. I seem to be gaining on number 3 ahead of me. And so if I can just catch up to him, that would be amazing at this point. We're in lap 10. I'm in 10th place. Nothing changes this lap. The other thing I'll mention here, and I'm going to go into lap 11. Actually, let me just take a quick look here. Number 7, Juliano. Watch him. He's the pink driver there on the right. And number 21. They're going to be doing some battling here. But I'm going to skip forward to lap 11. The battling is continuing. And at this point, number 7's luck finally gives out. He spins out. And I'm going to back that up a minute because I don't know if he got tapped by number 21 or if he just gave it too much gas and lost control. Let's take a look here. And we'll look at it from number 21's perspective. Here's his perspective. You tell me. Definitely contact. And the contact sent him out of control. Now he's taken that position. I'm gaining on number 3, but I'm now in 9th place because number 7 has gone off the track. Now, behind me, and I'm going to give you a view of this on the rear chase camera, are number 20 in the red and number 11 in front of him, I think. Number 20 is back behind me, and he's gaining. He's the one that started in first place. He's gone off, but he's making his way back up the track. So I know I'm going to eventually probably fall into this guy's clutches because he is just much faster than I am. And you can see that right there. He makes a place, and I see that in my rearview mirrors, and I think, oh boy, this is going to be a problem. So what I'm concentrating on, and one of the things I've been reading and listening to lately is when you're feeling the pressure of somebody behind you, what you want to do is just focus on what's ahead of you. So I begin focusing on number 3 here and saying, can I just catch up to him? Can I get a better line? Can I get better turns through the corners? Can I figure out what I got to do to put him between me and number 20? But it's not going to happen right here. However, this is lap 12. I'm going to scoot forward real fast to near the end of this lap. Well, maybe not quite the end. But you can see I'm keeping up with number 3, but behind me, number 20 is catching up to me. Again, I'm trying to just ignore number 20 for the most part until he gets a little closer and stay focused on number 3 ahead of me. And I'm going to give you a cockpit view. Real tricky corner here. It's more difficult than most people realize. You lose control if you're not careful there. You get a pretty good run out of that. Trying to use him for drafting purposes, but I'm still pretty far back at this point to make a move. Judge that really well. I get a great run out of that first hairpin. Now I'm right on number 3's tail. I mean, I was very happy with the way I handled that first series of turns. And here we are. We're right on number 3. I decide I'm going to the inside. I'm going to take it. But get a pass done. I'm thinking fantastic. Now, if he can just hold up number 20 for a bit, I'll be loving life. We're in lap 13 of 16. Number 20 is right on number 3. And number 3 is still putting a little pressure on me. He wants that position back. I'm determined not to give it back to him. Make sure I get a really good line out of this turn. I brake a little later than normal. I know it's a risky corner. Straighten it out so you hit the side there. And you can see that I spread out distance between myself and number 3 at that point. Unfortunately, number 20 is right behind him as well. Gets the draft off, and he's going to clearly get a pass on number 3. Again, I recognize number 20 is a faster driver than I am. He was first place. He sends it from way back there and is able to get that pass done, which is just incredible. Super impressed. Number 3 goes wide, and number 8 comes through. So now I'm not battling number 3. I'm battling number 8 behind me. I really don't think I have it. Really don't think I have a chance of catching or passing number 20. But I figure what I can do is follow him and try to draft off of him and see if I don't get at least some distance between me and number 8 behind him. So there's only 2 laps to go. Number 8's trying to defend against number 3, which is slowing him down a little bit as well. Number 20 is starting to pull away from me. He's just faster than I am. I gotta practice more, but I won't be practicing at Interlagos. So I do pretty well through these series of turns. Number 20 is pulling away. And we're about to enter lap 15. I've got pretty good distance on 8. You can see number 20 up ahead. I think he's challenging number 11. And he's going to get that pass done on 11. Man, that guy is just all kinds of speed. At this point, lap 15, there's this lap and the next lap to go. 20 collides a little bit with 11 in front of him there. And I'm thinking, I'm in ninth place. If I can just hold on to ninth place, I'll finish in the top 10. That would be great. I'm thinking I have enough distance on number 8 behind me. I'm hoping I have enough distance on number 8 behind me. But is it going to happen? Watching number 20 ahead of us, I want to talk about this for a minute. So speed is great and all. One of the video YouTubers I just watched recently was talking about, and I talked about this in my last recording, talking about speed. Like, you can go out and set the fastest lap you can on the edge of your skill level, but that's not really consistent. You're not going to consistently be able to pull that off. And so being consistent has a tremendous amount of value. And then you just build upon that consistency to build your speed up more and more. So that's really been my strategy. Yeah, I'm getting past, but I'm working on getting faster and faster. Number 20 and 11 are battling ahead of me. 20 has a great run on number 11 down the street. 8 is still far enough behind me. I get the white flag that we are going into the final lap. Can I just hold off? Can I not lose control? Remember, consistency. 11 stays in front of number 20 here. And I'm going to scoot forward to 11 and 20 because I want you to see this. I'm trailing behind them. This is the final lap of the race. I think I can hold off number 8 behind me as long as nothing goes wrong with my lap. So I'm focusing on, again, just being consistent. Keeping my marks where I practiced them, just doing what I'm doing. If that's the case, he's not going to be able to catch me because he hasn't so far. When going into, not necessarily this right here, you see 20 bump number 11, pushes too hard, and spins out. Now, I got to back that up because now I got to show you two things. I'm going to show you me. I'm going to back this up. You're going to see what happens to me as we come into this. He spins out in front of me. Slow motion. I collide with him. I'm concerned I'm going to lose pace to number 8 because of the collision, but I'm able to keep control of the car and keep moving. I'm going to back that up one more time. I'm going to show you from my perspective. There was literally no way for me to avoid colliding with him. And boy, I'm really glad that it did not take me out. Loses control, slides in front of me. You saw me try to turn to the left to avoid it. Could not do it. My car does not get damaged, at least not enough to matter in that particular case. Final turns of the lap. Let's look ahead. You see 21 and 11 touch each other, collide. 11 spins out. I sneak in front of 11. And what does that do for me? That's going to put me in a 6th place finish on my final race of Interlagos, which, you know what? I'm going to take it.
Wow,
so
what a race.
I came back from 14 to 6th place because of consistency and building upon that speed. So what does that do for me? Well, I'm in the 7th split here. Normally I'd be in the 6th, but I had lost so much iRating. It gives me 48 iRating, which is a significant gain back from what I'd lost previously. So I'm back up to 1298. I gained some safety rating. I had, as you look down here, started in 14th place. I finished in 6th place. I had 5 incident points, I think. Yeah, 5 incident points here. One for the collision that I just had right there, and then one for an off track where I avoided a collision. So all in all, pretty fair there. And my fastest lap running was a 1:35.7, which is pretty decent. So I'm pretty happy with that. Fastest lap of number 1 was 1:35.3. So all in all, not too bad. I was right up there with some of these guys who were fast but inconsistent. Number 20, incredibly fast driver, but inconsistent. He even set a very fast lap on lap 11. But yeah, overall, Super happy with my results. It's a great way to end the week, and that's how I was certain that this was the last Interlagos race I was going to do. Next up is Le Mans, the 24-hour course. Though we do, I think, only 3 or 4 laps on it. It's a very different kind of race than this, so we'll be interested to see how that all plays out.